A candlelight vigil is planned for tonight on the campus of Grand Valley State University to support lesbian, gay, and transgendered students. The university decided to hold the event after a series of suicides across the nation allegedly caused by bullying. That includes the high-profile story from Rutgers University where a gay student killed himself after other students used a webcam to put a sexual encounter of his on the internet. Tonight's vigil is at Grand Valley's Allendale campus in front of the clock tower, starting at 8 o'clock.
Down here at the live desk now, Sue, Christy Buck is with the West Michigan Mental Health Foundation. We're talking about bullying. We're talking about suicide prevention here. We're talking about kids, teenagers, and a new kind of bullying that's happening out there. There's a lot to get to, Christy. What's at the root of this?
The root is that we've got untreated depression. And what's happening is a national problem. Suicide is the second leading cause of death here in Kent County, the second leading cause of death amongst college students nationally. So it's a national problem. And what we're talking is, it is emotional abuse that cuts to the core. And when it gets down to it with emotional abuse, a child starts to internalize and take everything and not begin to talk about it. Internalizing your thoughts and feelings can turn into depression. Untreated depression can end and result in a suicide.
There is a new wrinkle these days, and it has to do with all this online activity, the texting, the Facebook taunts. That is a new wrinkle, and it's much more sophisticated now. It's not just the old come up and punch you in the gut.
I know. It is so sophisticated now, and it breaks my heart. This can go on for 24/7, daily. Kids leave in the morning. They start off with the morning on Facebook. Go to school. You're texting all day long. Even though we banned phones from school, they're still texting.
They still do it.
You got it. So they can walk by someone in the hall, and you can say, your outfit was absolutely atrociously ugly today, and you look terrible. And all of a sudden, that child doesn't get anywhere to talk to. Goes home from school, left on the computer, again, Facebook, MySpace. Relentless. And we as parents, I myself, you have to be on it. You have to tell your child that you are going to be a friend of theirs on Facebook, and that's one stipulation.
Is that a way to get around it? Because a lot of these kids are at the age where you might not see them. They're in college. They're in late high school years. They're not around. The parents don't interact.
And this is where we have an education program that we've taken into high school. It's called Live, Laugh, Love, Educating Our Youth About Mental Health. And what we've taken is we're teaching kids a national way to interact with other kids. It's called ACT, Acknowledge, Care, Tell. And that's everything that we can do every day. Acknowledge that you're seeing something different in a behavior. Tell them you care about them, and then the T is tell a trusted adult. And this lasts through college. Telling a trusted adult means going to an RA, going to their parent. I mean, be concerned about friends. And as you communicate with more friends, even when they go off to college, I see my son right now. Be aware of the change in behavior. Are they talking about partying more? Parents know. We need to be diligent about this.
Absolutely. And there's help out there. That's what we want to get across to.
There sure is. And I want 1-800-273-TALK, National Suicide Prevention Hotline.
Christy Buck with the West Michigan Health Foundation, Mental Health Foundation.
You got it.
Thanks for coming in tonight.
Thank you so much.